What's going on, fellas? Jimothy Spyder, as always, joined by my partner, LeRoy Cannonball, and guess what, Big Papa? We're alive!
Yeah, looking at us on the screen, finally. Rise, my glorious creation. Rise. Wait, does that make me my own creator? I'm gonna need a second here, Spyder.
Wow, really took a quick philosophical turn.
And don't worry, folks, we won't be here all game. You don't have to suffer through looking at the car wreck. That is Spyder's face. We're just here for the intro and the recap. Don't forget, this is the Super Bowl. And we're about to wrap up the half. Coach Hussein and these wild Cardinals up 14, Bills driving. But let's see how we got to this point, Spyder.
Zona gets the ball first, drives down the length of the field, no problem, and gonna score on a little touch pass to this young man, Mecole Hardman. If you've been keeping up with this series, you should know all about this guy, number 17.
Bills on their drive get 9 yards in 3 plays. Looks like it's going to be a 3 and out till this trickery and deceit from Coach Funk Buddy. The big balls to run this on your own 34, and not a bad pickup either, almost 16 for the big man.
Later on, same drive, looking to make that fourth down gamble really pay off. Timothy Allen finishes it off with a throw that pretty much only he could make. What a dot.
And Josh Allen, you could jump around on the sideline going, all day long, but make sure in your real life to not marry the absolute dog that is the wife on that show, Home Improvement. Always wondered why she got the lead. Anyway, might have some more important things to attend to here. Seam shot to the tight end, kind of a bad looking animation. Maybe Funk Buddy chose wrong. He might have went for the pick instead of the swat. But guess what? It's not our problem. 51-yard touchdown. Cardinals up 7 in the bowl.
Another crucial play here. Bills backed up 3rd and 9 on Zona's 12-yard line. Good protection, eventually going to get out of the pocket, step back, and fire an absolute piss missile to Knox, making it 14-all Cannonball.
And Buffalo, way to go. Go down there, tie up the game. Great drive. Just got one question for you. Have you heard the good news about our Lord and Savior Chase Edmonds shrugging a man off? And now it's just green grass as far as the eye can see on this one particular specific camera angle.
Underdog Cardinals back on top, and it's about to get even better. How about a Yick 6 to add to the score?
Yeah, Allen's going to try his best, but end up whiffing. Well, don't worry about it. Not like anyone's watching this game. Oh, wait. I'm actually being told by production this is the Super Bowl, and that's going to be a low light that lives on in infamy forever when it comes to that man, Josh Allen.
And here we go. All caught up. Zona up 2 scores. Bills driving. Clock running. 2nd and 4 from the 20, big guy.
Allen from the shoddy, great protection here, just a 3-man rush, and nice threading the needle. Wish I could tell you to who that was, as the clock is continuing to run. No huddle here, Buffalo, only 2 timeouts, so, you got to make some snap decisions here. Going to run here and burn the first one. I kind of like passing on the first play, Spyder.
Yeah, it's the argument, it's the Seattle Super Bowl. That argument of, a throw is actually technically right, given the situation and the timeouts. But let me get back to what you were going to say. I wish we had player names on. I don't know anybody on this Bills squad. And here's a snap from shotgun. Who cares? Touchdown. Dropped.
Getting back there and breaking it up. And how good has this Arizona pass defense been? They are incredibly quick, and they're not shy about putting their body on the lines either.
3rd and goal from the 4. Going to be a stretch and stood up at the goal line. Final timeout from Buffalo, and you're down here at the 1 in the biggest game of the season.
Can't be a question here, Coach Funk Buddy. I know he's going to go for it. He's looking through his laminated play sheet there. Your defense has been diddly-poo. Your special teams hasn't been good either, so you got to get touchdowns when you're down here. What a big sequence this is, Spyder.
One more run, and 3rd time's the charm, getting in, drawing the lead to, at the worst, 8, most likely 7, after this extra point, and that was a big score from this Buffalo squad.
Now down here officially at the start of the second half, and I feel bad for these Buffalo Bills. I mean, whoever won the AFC title game, I just felt bad for them, because who wants to play these Cardinals? These WildCard Cardinals. Let's get into exactly what the road was to get here, as Allen has time in the pocket and delivers almost a pick. Looked open, and then it closed quickly. This defense is tremendous, and probably the biggest part of why we made it here.
Oh yeah, you go over it. We've covered all of it, and if you haven't seen it, go back to the beginning. We'll have production leave a link in the description to episode 1 because it has just been an incredible run. Allen going for it all, double covered. Not even close, and Bill's probably going to have to punt here, going 3 and out on the first drive of the second half.
Got a punter out here wearing 83. Don't know anything about that. That seems like a good story in its own. That's a face of the franchise moment. Just a big, stocky punter built like a tight end. Shoot, I'll watch that guy kick the rock 6 times a game, Spyder.
First time these Cardinals and Coach HusseinIsInsane is getting to touch the rock here after halftime. Play action. Murray sprinting to the right and heaving it up. He's got an open man down the field. Right in the breadbasket to DeAndre Hopkins. And Murray, a very quick, actually this whole game has been pretty quick. That first half was lightning quick. Murray 8 for 9, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. So extremely efficient. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Edmonds gets blown up in the backfield for a loss of 3 on first. And yeah, so they win in Minnesota, in overtime in Minnesota in the WildCard game. Then they win in Carolina. They were down 14 at one point. That's the game Mecole Hardman became a hometown hero. And what about last game? They win in San Francisco, and they were down 22 with less than 10 minutes left, Spyder. Just a story for the ages.
I've certainly never seen a team have their back against the wall so many times and still come out on top in playoff football. 3rd and 7, fired. Great catch. No. It's incomplete. No, it is complete. That was kind of tricky. Looks like the ball squirted out at the end. But they're counting this as a catch, Cannonball.
And one last thing I want to add on to this run is just the quality of coaches that Coach Hussein has been winning against. It's like each game he's playing against a tougher and tougher coach. McMurray is no slouch. He's a gamer. Detroit, obviously just a darling of the channel. We love his game. We love his style. And then Nightblade, who could very well be the best user in the NEFL right now. Edmonds not getting much here, but he's run the rock really well. Kind of just busted off that 1. It's kind of like a CJ2K situation where you're going to have loss, 1-yard run, 2-yard run, 60-yard dash. That's kind of been the game for Edmonds.
Murray now facing 3rd and 6 from the Buffalo 9. Quick throw to Woodyard, who toe taps, and it's another touchdown for Zona.
3rd down play calling has been terrific. Execution even better. Now Buffalo stuck again, 2 scores, and gonna get a nice chunk play here. Again to that tight end Knox. Boy, oh boy, doesn't Josh Allen wish he could have that pick 6 ball back. That's been kind of the difference in this game.
Just over 12 left in the big game. Play action from Allen. And nobody to the right side. He sees that. He's going to go ahead and get down for about 8, Cannonball.
Yeah, Allen and Mahomes, they can kill you with the arm, but they could also get little chunks on the ground. I would take that as a win. Just give up 8, and hopefully he doesn't run too much. Another completion here.
Another drop back for Allen, looking left side, and it's a great ball. This is a touchdown. I never thought that was going to be a touchdown. I thought it was just going to be a chunker. Well, there you go. How do you like that? 40-yard score off a zipline ball. And Buffalo and Coach Funk Buddy continue to match every Arizona score with their own score. Really bad kick here. Wonder if lag played a factor.
Yeah, it very well could. I'm looking at this footage. This is the biggest game of the year. We've said it a billion times. This is the Super Bowl. And we're sitting here watching the footage in 720p. Like the worst quality footage we've seen probably in our whole short career of calling NEFL games. Just kind of ironic, I guess. Blitz was picked up by Arizona. Now got a little drag to Mecole Hardman. He gets pile drived into the ground, but luckily holds on to the football.
Murray on 1st and 10, gonna hand to Edmonds and getting brick-walled. Still averaging about 8 yards a carry, and you complain about the footage. I'm gonna complain about there's no food here. Thought production would have some type of spread, maybe a nice little potluck situation. There's nothing.
It shows how much we're underrated here by the production team. I mean, I guess you more appropriately rated, but me just massively underrated. I thought there'd at least be a dang pizza here or something. Big 3rd and 6 for both teams here. Murray from the gun. Looking, a lot of time. Rockets to the seam again, and there's a safety to take that very easily. Coach Hussein, I think, probably saw it a little bit late. That's Trey White. A gamer, a baller, a playmaker, and a shot caller.
Do me a favor and just don't ever quote Skip Bayless on this show again. Thank you very much. Buffalo back in this game. Chance to tie. Short ball to the halfback. Gets about 8.
2nd and 1. Feels like I say it every game, but a lot of good things can happen for you offensively on 2nd and 1. Gonna go vanilla, just a little stretch play. Get enough, and it's one of those where the chains reset. But I'm a big fan of taking a shot on a short 2nd down like that.
1st and 10 now. Thinking about ordering us a pie, big guy. You bringing that up. This ball lofted up and should have been picked. That was a gift ball from Allen. That might have been a worse decision than the pick 6 earlier.
And you know, everybody is going to be results-oriented at home and not agree with that, but you're absolutely right. Let's finish up this play here. A lot of time back there, and this one almost picked too. Well, I was going to say this about the play before, but I'm going to say it for this play. I haven't seen a decision that bad since I watched the Browns draft a 28-year-old quarterback.
Oh, yeah, good call. The kid's best play wasn't even football-related. It was dodging that American flag. You remember that?
How could I forget it? Like you said, is its only highlight his whole career. Quick twitch muscles working overtime on that one. But Allen rubbing that lucky rabbit's foot he has in his hand warmer. Got 3rd and 10 after back-to-back should have been picks. And what a pickup on the ground here. Coach Funk Buddy getting tricky, running it on 3rd and 10. Definitely caught our guy, Coach Hussein, off guard. Fresh set, less than a minute left in the 3rd. Allen trying to build up confidence, getting a quick in and some shake and bake down the field. Keenan Allen showing off the footwork. Got a little bit of that salsa dance DNA a la Victor Cruz.
So Bill, 2nd life, more like 3rd life, and another run and another huge gaping hole. Tries to swerve outside and passes up the 1st down, but brings up your favorite, 2nd and 1.
Yeah, Coach Funk Buddy might run this down, might not even play this till the 4th quarter. No, he's going to hand it off, and after getting pinballed around there, it looks like he got stuck behind the great wall of bodies. It turns into something. That's not a bad play, but again, as a defensive guy, you're not really stressing the defense much if you're just going to hand off on a favorable situation like 2nd and 1.
Bills entering the red zone again from the 14 here. Allen, so much time. Both quarterbacks have been protected greatly. Throws it away at the last second.
Now 2nd and 10. Another drop back for the big Josh Allen. And that is the Josh Allen we know, respect, and would never allow around our significant other.
And when it came out of his hand, it looked like it was going to be a pick. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. As Buffalo, I mean, we have a great Super Bowl here, folks. Start of the 4th quarter tied up. But I really thought it just didn't look like it had the angle, and then all of a sudden it did. It's almost like a Clayton Kershaw curveball.
It might very well have been. Again, touching back on the footage, it's kind of hard to see what anything is happening right now. Quick ball for the big man. Don't know his name. Maybe it'll flash on the screen. God, this is embarrassing not having the player names, and can't see it. So I guess we don't know.
Well, I'm glad that we established he's a big guy. I'm sure that's important for everyone at home or on the radio listening. At least they know a big guy caught a big hole. Chase Edmonds, broken tackle, and getting a big 12 yards there. Chase Edmonds running so much better. We've talked about it throughout this playoff run that the Arizona run game has been one of the worst run games, if not the worst run game I've ever seen. But Coach Hussein has not given up, and he's running the ball well here today.
Now a skinny post to D-Hop, I know that young man. Coach Hussein really throwing the ball well as well. He's running it, he's throwing it well, offensively clicking on all gears, 15 for 17, Kyler Murray. Gonna heat check Chase Edmonds. Oh yeah, he's hot. At least his offensive line is hot. He got whapped on that play right at the end. Holds on to the football. We thank you for your service.
Down here in the red zone, gonna order that pie. Just looking for a break in the action. It's been nonstop action, an offensive onslaught. And it's play action here, and that action does not stop as a double dropped pick here. Talk about paying back your karma in one play. Josh Allen should have turned the ball over twice last drive, and we should have turned it over twice on one play, Cannonball.
Classic announcer jinx. I just talk about how he's slinging it, he's seeing the field well, this, that, all the other. 3rd and 3. And this ball's tight, but he gets it in. McCole Hardman, man, these Bills hit hard. Feels like every tackle is a hit stick. And that could have been very unfortunate because we're spinning around, dancing around, trying to be a jukebox hero. That could have been very bad.
Yes, I'm looking to order a pie for delivery. Jimothy Spyder. You're not gonna give it to me. Hold on a sec. We get stuffed on first down here at the 9. I'm in the middle of my job, okay? Just hold on. What do you mean I'm banned? Oh my God. Okay, I walk out with the pie without paying one time, and you guys ban me for life. That's pretty dramatic.
Let Spyder sort that out. We got a screen. Kind of a good call from Coach, but played very well from Buffalo. I like the call down there. It's so hard to score when you're down there and things get tight. I like running screens down there, especially a halfback screen.
Hey, you don't have the authority to call me cheapskate. No, screw you, Sauce Boss. Oh, yeah, right. That's probably the last thing in the world I'm gonna suck.
Spyder, hang up the phone. We'll figure out the food later. 3rd and goal from the 10. Murray, a lot of time. Just a 4-man rush and going underneath, but it's gonna get bottled up. Decisions. You're at the 3 here. You haven't played very good defense, but I like taking the points. I really like Coach Hussein here. You got here on your defense. It might not be clicking so great today as this one. He almost shanked at Spyder.
Oh, yeah, and if he would have, we're putting the Pete Carroll gif up on the screen. That bewildered Pete Carroll in that crazy 6-6 game back in the day against the Arizona Cardinals and Bruce Arians. But I agree with you. Let's just get the points. Let's let Budda Baker, let's let Isaiah Simmons win us the game here. And I know we talked about it earlier. We're obviously going for Zona, just the battle that they've done. But I still feel like we haven't given enough credit. And here's some more credit to you, Coach Hussein. Nice gap shoot, kid.
Yeah, it's almost like what he has done, like even though we've said it, it just needs to be reiterated. Like, this is crazy. Funk Buddy is no slouch of a coach either. He's a very good coach. I mean, obviously, he made the Super Bowl through the AFC. There's some good users there. There's some good teams there. And that's a good play. All of a sudden, hey, let's not give away the chip to Coach Hussein already. These Bills got a lot to play for and a lot of answers, it seems like.
3:20 and running. Funk Buddy not in any rush to snap. Taking his time getting to the line. Finally going to snap it here. And again, good protection. Wide open tight end. I tell you, Cannonball, these offenses have been tremendous, both sides of them.
And it all starts with the offensive line. We've brought it up multiple times. Both offensive lines, especially in pass protection, have been otherworldly. Like the best we've seen of this whole playoff series.
Again, more time, and again a dot. This one to the sideline. Josh Allen, just the one mistake. Technically 3. I'm going to keep touching on it, even though we did obviously get let off the hook on that one play, but still.
Bills moving the ball, no problem. Handoff, a lot of room to the right. Aaron Lacy has been contained pretty well. If you can hold a guy like that to 4.5, if you can hold anyone in the NEFL to 4.5 a carry, you are #winning. Call up Charlie Sheen. Both very kind of dated references. Not even sure if hashtags are still used.
Are we going to get a play before the 2-minute warning is the ultimate question here. Depends on if Funk Buddy likes to look. He's hesitating. He might take this down. And he will. Always bringing the best excitement, barring the last semi-play or whatever, where we're just watching the clock wind down. This NEFL, it never stops.
It absolutely doesn't. I've seen other users in the league talk about how this league is all gas, no brakes, and that is right on the money. First play of after the 2-minute warning, this might have been stopped up. Again, played Aaron Lacy very well, and yes, 3rd and 1. Let's get some pressure. Let's get something. It'd be nice to see one of our guys win here. We get Sermon out there. I believe Sermon's on the defensive line. Maybe he could win. I mean, this is the time. Of course, Funk Buddy has been leaning run in these short situations, so we're probably not even going to get a chance at a sack. Let's see.
Buffalo trying to get it on the ground, and a wonderful block shed. Just what the doctor ordered. It's 4th and inches. And what is Funk Buddy going to do?
I think he's going to go for it, but just touching on that last play while we have a little bit of time here, you got to go tendencies. He's been running the football in these 2nd and short, 3rd and short. He might even run here. No, it's a snap. Don't ask me for the lottery numbers, but he does technically run with Allen. And we're going to have to burn a timeout, an injury timeout. And I think on 4th and inches, I don't know the rules about sim or anything. I think that's a fine play call. Getting a little meta here. I mean, that's something that would be run in the real NFL with a mobile quarterback. I don't mind the instant rollout.
Well, good. Nobody asked you for your opinion or like that you're the police of the sim league. But a nice counter here from Shotgun and getting blown up, but holding on to the football. How many times have we said it?
When you're watching two great coaches, you got to expect to see a lot of hit sticks, and how many woods have we seen laid today? It's pretty much every play. Very surprising there's been no fumbles as this clock is winding. And Zona, we kind of been sloughing off. We're ordering pies. We're analyzing this and that, sim rules. I mean, there's a very real chance we can go down here. These Bills have shown nothing but drive. Here we go, 2nd and 5.
Funk Buddy winding it all the way down again. Now snapped. More great protection. He's got all day back there, finally breaking left and throwing the ball away. One more play. I got to think if he doesn't get anything here, he's going to kick it and play for OT.
And as a defender, it's 3rd and 5. It's classic. Pin your ears back. This is going to be a throw. I would bet my life on it.
And here we go. You're dead, by the way. Let me remind me to get a gun as it is an inside zone. Played well, thankfully.
Wow, that is really embarrassing and probably why I flamed out of the league. Was never a cerebral player. As Buffalo ties it down here in crunch time. Are we going to have overtime in the Super Bowl, Spyder?
All timeouts are gone for Arizona, so I'd say, yeah, there's a pretty dang good chance of that, unless we can get like some type of deep corner. I think Coach Huss should come out and just run this football, take it to OT. We're on a hot streak. I kind of feel like we might win the toss. Don't forget, we won it out in Minnesota. We won it in San Francisco. And I might actually need production to tell me if we did win it in Minnesota. I think we lost it in Minnesota.
Wow, you really know how to drone on and fill the dead space in this game. That was masterful, actually. As Huss comes out here to throw. I hope we can call him Huss. Haven't asked him. Play action here. Coach Hussein, I know that's his name. And Murray, if he can get to the sideline, he's going to cut back right. And that's very dangerous, running to the blind side of the field. We're going to take this to OT, but Murray has fumbling issues. And what a game we've had here, 38-all. It's a brand new game. Gonna come down to the toss.
Zona selects tails and wins the toss for back-to-back weeks.
1st and 10, nice ball to the tight end man, Danny McBride.
Zona trying to finish off this improbable run. Can't say it enough, these wild Cardinals. Now another play here, going for it all, and he's got him, Cannonball! They won it!
This is it. This is what you play for. This is what we call unbelievable run. You're never gonna... I'm calling it. I know I just blew that last call, but I'm calling it. You will never see a run like this again. unbelievable. All the coaches he fought on the road, and we talked about it, all the times he was down multiple scores. The defense saved the day. The offense played good enough. And actually, this offense balled today. Let's give them their credit.
Great job, Arizona. Congratulations. Coach Hussein is insane. You are insane. You will always be loved and respected by this broadcast team for what you pulled off here. And drink it in. I'm not even a Kyler Murray fan, and I'm loving seeing him raise this Lombardi.
Thank you, coaches. Thank you, NEFL. And thank you to the viewers for watching, making it this far in. I hope the game delivered. I think it was everything you could ask for. Get us out of here, Spyder.
Like Cannonball said, thank you so much for watching. Always nice having you with us. We're going to remember this one for a long time, big guy. In association with the NEFL, Coach Hussein and these Arizona Cardinals. You are world champions. Enjoy it, and we'll see you next time.
We out.